Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I want to welcome you guys to the Z Ice Show with your host, Z Ice. What I basically do, if you're new to this podcast, is I teach kids and adults how to become entrepreneurs with my stories and words of wisdom. In today's episode, I want to start off with a very powerful quote. I have a few powerful quotes that I want to talk about, but this one stands out the most. Now, being an entrepreneur doesn't mean all about money, all about business. It's a lot about being a good person. So here's the quote. Hate has 4 letters, so does love. Enemies has 7 letters, so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, so does truth. Negative has 8 letters, so does positive. Under has 5, so does above. Cry has 3, so does joy. Anger has 5 letters, so does happy. Right has 5 letters, so does wrong. Her has 4 letters, so does heal. It means life is like a double-edged sword. So transform every negative side into an aura of positivity. We choose the better side of life. You guys have a choice. You guys can either pick the negative or hateful side, or you can choose the loving and truthful side. You have a choice. So be a good person with everything that you do. I want to share this story. I was watching it on YouTube, but I'll say it from the person's perspective. So, imagine yourself as a multimillionaire that's very successful and has a bunch of good businesses. So, I walked down to the valet and asked for my car to go to work. And the valet guy starts laughing, and I asked, why are you laughing? And he's like, why are you going to work? You have all the money you need. And the man said, well, after a while and after you're successful, you start liking your job. Now, what does that mean? Now, at the beginning, work can sometimes not be fun. Having a job can sometimes not be fun. It can be, don't get me wrong, but sometimes making money is not the funnest at the beginning. But once you start growing and making a lot of money and being very successful at what you do, it starts getting more and more fun. So, just be a good person, and it'll always work out in the long run. So just work hard, be a good person. Now, if you guys didn't know, I am releasing a new ebook soon. It's called Winning, Losing, and Everything in Between. It's going to be for free. I don't know if that's the name yet, but I already have it written. It looks really good, and it's about winning and losing, how to deal with everything, how to become a better person, how to deal with things better. And it's just a book that can completely change your life. So make sure to be on the lookout for that. Now, remember what I said at the beginning? Being an entrepreneur is not all about money. That is so true. Well, if you didn't know, the definition of entrepreneur, let's read it. A person who organizes and operates a business or taking a greater or normal financial risk in order to do so, and helping people with their products or services. Now the last part is the part that we're really looking at. Now being an entrepreneur means you're helping people. You're not always benefiting so you're always making money. You're always having a good job. It depends on how you're doing, but usually you have a good job. But you're helping people. And you're being a good person. You're building teams. You're teaching people how to do stuff. So being an entrepreneur is not all about making money. It's about being a good person and having a purpose in everything that you do to serve other people and to help them. I also read this other thing. I don't know where it was from, but I remember hearing about it. I think Jason Deitch also talked about it in our most recent interview. Make sure to go check that out. Money can buy your happiness while you're alive. But if you're not healthy, and what if people don't look at you the way that they should be? What if they look at you as a bad person? Like you never were truthful. You always cut corners. You always try to squeeze every little bit of money out of them as you can. You're not going to be remembered as a good way when you leave. You only have an average of 100 years on Earth. But Earth is going to be around for over 4,000 years. So you want to be remembered for those 4,000 years as a good person with memories with people. You want people to remember you as a great human being. Not somebody that was untruthful or not being a good person. But you want them to remember you as a loving, kind person that always listened to them and always helped them and always looked out for other people more than themselves, but was very successful. So that's my perspective on life. Now, you want to have a business, but you also want to spend time with your family. Because your business should, if you're very successful, it should be at a point where it can run by itself. So at a certain point, you want to be able to spend more time with your family. So at this point, you might not have a lot of time left. You still have a lot of time, but you just want to spend as much time and make as much memories as you can and be the greatest person. So that's all for today's episode, and I'm going to be releasing another episode on Sunday, so make sure to look out for that. But I just wanted to share these words of wisdom, which have really impacted my life, and I only heard them 3 days ago. They've really impacted my life and my business. So remember, stay strong, keep persevering, and make sure to be the better person in any situation. This is Z-Ice signing off, and catch me in the next episode. Bye, guys.